Well, tonight there is a push to put the University of Houston Cougars in the Big 12. Go Cougs, so to speak. Fox 26's Christine Galvan is standing by in the newsroom with the latest on this story. Christine?
Mike, it has been said that politics played a big role in establishing the original Big 12. Now that the conference is down to 10, lawmakers are once again getting in the game. With plans for a new stadium in the works and a national ranking going into the 2010 football season, the University of Houston is still hungry for more, hoping to replace Nebraska Red with Cougar Red in the now 10-team Big 12.
Let me just say it, we're on it like a turkey on a June bug.
Welcome Wilson is the chairman of U of H's Board of Regents and grateful to have the support of 24 Texas lawmakers who have joined the push to get Houston in the same conference as UT, A&M, Tech, and Baylor.
Well, it's very gratifying.
Co-authored by 2 local state representatives and signed by dozens more, a letter that reads in part, quote, "The Cougars, the city of Houston, and the state of Texas deserve better," will hit the desk of Big 12 school presidents, conference officials, and Governor Rick Perry. It was the talk of campus on Thursday.
I don't know, people just look down on U of H. A lot of people just think of it as a big, kind of like a big community college in some ways, I think.
Houston is
players, but I believe it'll bring, probably better players to the school.
It would promote more students to come to this school, and I don't know, it would just make the image better for the school.
Houston is the 3rd largest university in Texas, and while the conference commissioner doesn't seem eager to expand, the Cougars aren't giving up the hunt.
And this is not something that's going to happen overnight. We understand that. But we're not going to leave any stone unturned.
Well, that includes garnering support on Facebook. There's a new group called the University of Houston Should Join the Big 12. You can find a link to it on our website, myfoxhouston.com. Christine Galvan, Fox 26 News.
Well, our sportscaster Keith Calkins joins us now with a bit of perspective. And Keith, before we start, let me just remind the viewers that the Cougars had a fantastic year last year. The football team ranked number 12 at one point. So why couldn't they get into the Big 12?
Well, I appreciate the sentiment, but there's 2 factors. Number one, they're not looking to replace either one of those 2 teams. They don't want to slice the revenue pie but 10 ways. 2, U of H doesn't have the juice to merit a position in that conference. They don't have the facilities. They don't have the infrastructure. They don't bring enough.
I mentioned it, top 12 last year. Despite all that, they
right. That's a factor, but they don't deliver enough of the market to generate what the conference would pay to have them as a member. If you're going to pay out to a school $12, $15, $17 million, you've got to bring that same kind of equity to the table. And U of H doesn't have that command in this market.
But again, is it one of those things where you've got to be given a chance before you can succeed?
Not necessarily, and plus their facilities are not anywhere near Big 12 ready. I mean, we've seen the feasibility study. They need $160 million to completely recreate Robertson Stadium, to completely redo Hofheinz. Until those facilities are in place and operating, they're not even close to being in a BCS caliber position.
So you mentioned that they need the facilities to be able to even get in the game at this point. So 5-10 years down the line, is it a possibility? A stronger possibility.
It'll be stronger if those facilities are in place and you're winning and you can bring the passion and the market to the table. Right now, Texas and A&M dominate this market. Yeah. Completely dominate this market more than U of H.
Well, I think that will change in the future.
We'll see.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.